Welcome back to the next move with Valetax. My name is Innocent Rayo, global market analyst here at Valetax. On this week's market outlook, we're going to be sharing trade ideas and exploring the opportunities in the market while also analyzing the fundamentals and how they could be affecting or influencing the direction of the pairs that are going to be mentioned. But before we get started on the trade ideas for this week, let's do a quick market review and recap of the trade ideas that were shared last week. The market narrative for last week was highly on the inflation data. We saw the CPI and the PPI coming in softer than expected, with the narration moving from inflation is high to inflation is cooling, but the Fed's moving cautiously to manage interest rates. This therefore made the dollar go weaker, and we saw riskier assets like gold, stocks even edge higher before the close of the week. But this week, traders are going to be focusing more on the possibilities of the dollar regaining its strength after recently just completing its previous break and retest. For our trade idea last week on the XAUUSD, we did expect to see the XAUUSD edge bullish a bit before continuing its sells. And with the inflation data coming in, we saw the XAUUSD actually go bullish, but failing to break above the previous levels that we had anticipated, which is the 4,050 levels, with prices currently still trading below the 4,050 levels. And moving on for this week, we're going to be sharing trade idea on the XAUUSD, and this is the outlook. On the XAUUSD, with prices currently still below the 4,050 key level, which happens to be the current ceiling for the intraday level for the XAUUSD, we expect to see the continuation of the bearish move on the XAUUSD. With the DXY supporting this claim, we see the DXY finally reaching its previous broken resistance point at the 100.400, 100.100, with retesting that level from the weakness of the CPI and inflation reports last week. We expect to see the DXY to continue to edge bullish if market conditions agree for this. With that being said, we expect the XAUUSD to continue bearish and probably break the previous key level at the 4,000, 3,990 areas to continue to the downside. Remember, charts are only just a footprint of the market, and fundamentals and macro hold a very strong foundational basis for the movement of prices in the market. Although no major high-impact macros this week, there are some macros to still be paying attention to. We have the unemployment claims on Thursday and the natural gas storage statistics on Thursday as well. And on Friday, we have the flash service and manufacturing PMI for the USD. These are the macros for this week. The summary for this week's trade idea is a continuation of the already set sell shorts for the XAUUSD, and we continue to see a bullish DXY. Remember, this is only a trade idea and not a trading signal with no guarantee for success. So remember to always do your own research and apply risk management where necessary. And until next time, I'll see you on the next move with Valetax. Trade smart and trade safe.